Millie, let's practice your middle and your last name. I learned something about you. Your real name is not Millie, it's Emily. Emily Burke Roberts. So let's practice writing that. We already did your Millie. All right, here comes Emily. Starts with an E. We're going to always start on this side of the paper. Start at the top, line down, back to the top, line across the top, line across the middle, line across the bottom, and then an M. Diagonal to the bottom, back to the top, diagonal to the middle, diagonal to the top, diagonal all the way to the bottom. Easy peasy. I. Start at the top, line down, then an L. Start at the top, line down to the bottom, line across the bottom, and the last letter in Emily is Y. Start at the top, diagonal to the middle, back to the top, diagonal to the middle, and line down to the bottom. All right, here comes Burke. It starts with a B, line down to the bottom, back to the top, curve around to the middle, curve around to the bottom. U. Start at the top, go down to the bottom, curve around, and back to the top. R. Line down to the bottom, curve around to the middle, diagonal to the bottom. And then a K, line down to the bottom, diagonal to the middle, diagonal to the bottom. The last letter in Burke is E. Line down to the bottom, line across the top, line across the middle, line across the bottom. And your last name is Roberts. So we'll start here with an R. Line down to the bottom, curve around to the middle, diagonal to the bottom. Here comes an O. Curve around, touch the top, curve around, touch the bottom, and then a B. Line down to the bottom, curve around to the middle, curve around to the bottom, E. Line down to the bottom, line across the top, line across the middle, line across the bottom, and another R. Line down to the bottom, curve around to the middle, diagonal to the bottom, and then a T. Line down to the bottom, line across the top, and your last letter is curvy S. Curve that way and curve back the other way. Emily Burke Roberts. Millie. All right, Miss Millie, I hope you have a great summer. I'm so glad I got to be your teacher. I'm proud of you for all of the things that you learned this year. You learned so much, and I'm so proud that you made so many good friends, and you were such a good friend to everybody in the classroom. I hope you have a great summer.